Hello, hello. Happy Friday, happy Friday.
Hello to all.
What's up, Reef Robber and Cranking and Yanking and Bicknell Bunch? I guess we say that right. Bicknell. 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 So how's everybody doing this evening? There we go. Yeah, Coastal's in Key West tonight, or Key Largo tonight. Said they're going out to eat at some restaurant that was on Diners, Drive-In, and Dives. He hasn't sent me the name yet. You're so famous, SWC, you have a bunch of comments before you get started. Yes, Reef Robber, I left a couple of them myself. I don't know about the famous part, but we're having a good time. We caught some fish this week. I guess I hope y'all watched the videos. Monday, Mama caught how many?
17.
Monday?
No, was it Monday?
16 Monday.
16 Monday.
And 17 Wednesday.
Okay.
Mama's got 30-some fish in the boat already this week. Yes, thank you, Bicknell Bunch. Yeah, it was fun. Fitch and Ramus. That's more like us, is Fitch and Ramus. That is the truth. Yeah, drying your tears over the boat trailer. Yeah, we broke a set of springs going into Donkeyland, and I put a 4x4 up under it and strapped it in and got it back to the house, and now we carry extra leaf springs with us. What's up, Chatterbait Kenny?
Hey, Kitty.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Kenny MacArthur, he's a local down. He lives Fort Lauderdale, I believe. But we fish around. Oh, there's Corrine. We've been practicing. We careen down the hill. That's not Corinne. That's Corrine. That's Josh's wife. That's the Turners, the honeymoon video.
Joshua Tree.
Yep, that's who that is. And hello.
Hello. I saw the boat coming along nicely.
Yes, Corrine, the boat is coming along. Josh is doing a fine job.
That's a job. John rebuilt ours. Putting new padding, new carpet, new seats.
Wiring, motor, steering, gauges, everything.
Yeah, so that we know it's a job.
Are you fishing tomorrow, Chatterbait? That's the question. Are you going fishing with that new motor? All right, Reef Robber. We'll see you in a little while.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah, you got it right. I remember seeing it's like careen down a hill. Very cool. So how's everybody? Who's going fishing tomorrow? Let's get some talking going here.
We'll be thinking about you though, Reef Robber.
Yes, Reef Robber. Work, work, work. I always think about work. Justin wrote, love the videos. Chatterbait Kenny put me onto your channel. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, Chatterbait. He is a handful. Oh, soft plastics cranking and yanking. You know what kind to use. Get you some bruiser baits.
Yes, they have some, all kinds. We have some worms. If you like the Tennessee rig or Carolina rig, Texas rig, or Carolina rig with the weights.
Hey, Jeremy. Or you could Tennessee rig. That could be something new. What could Tennessee rigging be? Let's see, where you put the weight on the bottom, tie the hook up above. Now that's Texas up. There's got to be a way to do it different.
That's drop shot.
Pop a link up. A link up to who? Oh, that's your boss, Kenny. Oh, yes. Kenny is a hard-working man. He told me that his whole deal in life is to get up and go to work and put in a great day's work.
Nothing wrong with that. I did it for 21 years.
We did it for a long time. Now we just fish. Oh, the bruiser. Yeah, I'll have to put up a link. I don't even have one posted up. Bruiserbait.com. Let your fingers do the walking. But yesterday we got a package in from Bruiser Bait. I should have turned the camera around. The pool table is covered in soft plastic.
Yes, Corinne. BassAddictions.com.
Yes, Bass Addiction. They sell them as well.
I bought some new ones, some white ones and some gray ones.
I'm not good at posting links. Who up here wants to be a moderator and post links? Somebody, anybody who can do it, I'll hook you right up. But we got some new flukes from Bruiser Bait today.
I'm doing my job.
Yep, I'm doing some of them. They're what do they call them? Big bellies?
That is the Rad Shad, I believe. Or no, that might be the Big Jerks. I'm not sure.
Yep, but they sent us, I mean, the kinds that we like, kinds we hadn't tried.
Different colors, plus in the white, what I like, and the pearl white.
Corrine likes your pink leggings. Yes, she got some white ones and some gray ones now.
Yep, just ordered those. Check out the blue. You see the blue? Those are pretty. White and blue.
Where is Shiner Guy? We get Shiner in here, we'll get some links going up. And Justin, don't laugh too hard. You know Chatterbait tries. He does his best.
Ones, yeah.
I know a few bid jerks.
Check out this one. This one's got black and
Big
gold.
jerks or bid jerks, Kenny?
Black and gold and white. Look at the tail. It's the split tail.
It's the fluke.
It's a fluke tail. Those are going to catch some big bass.
But I bet we got 30 pounds of soft plastics in yesterday and some jerseys and gloves and hats.
And so ready to use them all.
Oh, yeah, it was like Christmas time.
We didn't have to go put up a fence tomorrow. We'd be fishing tomorrow.
Yep.
Because it may be windy, but we have power poles.
Yes, the power poles will hold us down.
Yes.
Who do you got saved to you? I'll pick them up. Where is that Shiner guy? What's up, Rattle Trap? I don't know where he's at tonight. Maybe he'll pop up in here in a little bit.
He's been working hard the last couple of weeks because he went on vacation and then he had to go do a 10-day straight work.
And he said he had company coming in from out of town. They might be in today.
So it's been really busy. Check out this pretty little thing here. Look at them little legs. Woo, woo, woo. That might be something you might like cranking and yanking.
Yeah, they sent us all kinds of like flipping baits.
This is a Evil Twin.
The Evil Twin, is that the name of that?
The Evil Twin.
And what's those claw baits we got too?
Oh, those are the Thrasher.
Where am I fishing tomorrow, Kenny? I will be in Highlands County at one of our rental properties. We've already got the poles in. I'll be stringing the chain link on the neighbor keep your butt in your yard fence that I'm putting up. I told his kids to stay out of my yard with their four-wheeler, so he tried to put a survey stake out and block me or do something. I don't know, but I did the smart thing. I paid a surveyor when he marked my corners. Boom, I run a line, chain link fence.
Look at that frog.
And we like the frogs. Notice how they're pigeon-toed. The toes turn in on them. And like I said, these are some durable baits. I mean, I'm putting the pull to it.
That's the Kicking King frog.
Kicking King frog, Bruiser baits. Get some of the
Let me show you some worms.
some of the crawls and speed worms and such as that.
I know cranking and yanking likes to crank, but he can
Where are you
also-
fishing tomorrow, Kenny? Say you coming up our way? Call me before you leave. You can run by the house. Stop by, hit the daggum SWC Bar and Grill. We'll have a hot dog, play a game of pool, and I'm sure there's beer in the fridge. Oh, wait a minute. Your boss is here. I'm sure we have waters in the icebox. Oh, Backwoods Hillbilly. What's up, Uncle Buck?
An extra sweet tea. Look at this.
Yes. Look at the tails they put. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a knife cut. I don't know if you get it. They can see that. That's one of their speed worms. You remember the name of that one? Yeah, she'll check her Instagram, Corrine. Backwoods Hillbilly, just who I wanted to talk to. I'm thinking it's been a month ago. We were talking about making bets on the most bass this year. And I was wanting to get in on it. Well, I want to sponsor Mama in it. Because this week, I think she's already up to 33 this week. So that sounds like money in my pocket. Or you take a bath on the 20th. That's not a bad day to bathe. Lindy, Josh said check your Instagram. He tagged you.
Yep.
Anybody in here that doesn't know, that's Backwoods Hillbilly. They're from, correct me if I'm wrong, northern Louisiana. Cranking and Yanking is northern Louisiana. Corrine is Michigan, I think. Kenny McCarthy is near Fort Lauderdale. Rattletrap is northern Florida. I'm not sure exactly where. And who else is in here? Justin, if he's Cranking and Yanking's boss, I'm assuming he's Fort Lauderdale-ish area. And Jeremy Albritton, I don't have a clue. And Reef Robber is in Oregon. That's the best I can do. I'm going to hit buttons and end up deleting somebody. Yeah, Cranking's in northern Louisiana, I believe.
Oh.
We from northern Louis. How's he saying that? Louisiana? Louisiana.
Look at that. Got the kayak rack.
Oh, and the boat. Got the
bottom.
yeah. We're looking at Corrine. We're looking at the kayak picture in the boat here. Let's.
Yeah. Let me turn it sideways so you can see it. That is sweet looking.
Let me give up backwards camera.
Yes.
That's Corrine and Joshua's boat setup. That's very cool.
That would be so cool down here.
West Monroe, Louisiana as well. Duck Dynasty country, aren't they from Monroe, Louisiana? See, look, we got a hookup going on right here on a SWC Live. Okay, you're an hour from Shiner Guy, Rattletrap, and I know he's Orlando-ish. Very cool.
Did you get your boards nailed, cranking and yanking at that dock, at that pier?
To tie your boat to, so you don't have to go swimming.
Did you go nail your 2x4s? Or just go pick up some cheap cleats and bolt them to the thing?
Okay, Cousin Elvis, I'm sure northern Louisiana is a lot like West Virginia. You probably got kinfolk everywhere. Everywhere.
And you don't know it.
And you don't know half of them. If you don't know, now you know. Gonna go back to some more baits. What else you got?
Okay.
Go over and get in the bait pile.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here.
Now this is some Bass Addiction. He sent us a handful. Bruiser Bait works through Bass Addiction, and then Bass Addiction makes their own lures. This is their yeah, what's the word I'm thinking? Come on, somebody write the word I'm thinking for that.
You can wacky worm rig.
Oh, that's what you do. It's like a Cinco. Yeah, that's their version of a Cinco. Some you know and don't claim, I'm sure. Hell, Elvis will work in machine shops. Plenty of scrap metal around for free. No need to buy 2x4s. That's right. If machine shop, he ought to be able to kick out some kind of cool little boat tie and clamp.
First start selling the keys, yeah?
Yeah, he's in Key Largo. Like I said, he sent a text a while ago. Let me read the text from Mr. Coastal.
He didn't leave till Wednesday.
He said, good luck with the live tonight. Getting ready to head to dinner. We are eating at a place that was featured on the TV show Diners, Drive-In, and Dives. Tell everyone I said hey. So I guess he's looking for Guy Fieri tonight. Maybe he'll get him a Guy Fieri haircut. Shreveport, Louisiana. I left my home and no folk would. Don't they go to Shreveport in that song? And I think Waylon went to Shreveport in one of his songs.
Just a little bit different colors.
And you know, all you folks from Louisiana, y'all are Yankees to us. Y'all live like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours north. Bunch of Yankees. Look, there's Jamie. There's our daughter. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, baby girl.
Oops, you can call us mom and dad. Yes, Waylon. I thought, what's that? Ornery, lonesome Yeah, Ornery, lonesome, and mean. He says Shreveport. Not Yankees. Dude, you live 8 hours north of me. So let's say you're northernish. And yes, everybody, Jamie, that's our daughter. She's in, what part of Texas are you in right now, Jamie?
Needville.
Needville. She went to visit her daughter. She's like in Needville. Went to visit her boyfriend, excuse me.
With his daughter.
With his daughter.
Yeah.
And I think that we're 17. I know you, oh, y'all are, yes, Corrine, you're 17 hours from us.
Yes.
Jamie's in Bay City, Texas right now.
Yeah.
She's closer to cranking and yanking and Jeremy and everybody than we are.
Going to Needville.
If you see some crazy redheaded tattooed girl running wild, tell her to calm down.
It'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
Look at this one you talking about. Pretty. It's blue through and through. All the way. Through and through. Back side, inside.
Yes, Jamie, we don't like you 16 hours away. Nice frog. Yeah, they sent us a bunch of nice frogs. And like I said, they're pigeon-toed. I like the way they, excuse me, the way they turn in.
They do just a little bit different action.
Yeah, the little pigeon-toe is. I'm excited to see. I think she just showed it, but we're excited to try those.
Yep.
You know us. We like to flip stuff on top of the water.
Like to jerk it in the water.
And we ordered some decals and some, Jamie, I ordered some things for you today. I actually have small water charter buttons. I don't know why I got buttons. They had a deal, but they're really cool. They're little bitty buttons. Yeah, make a real good flop on the water, I'm assuming, the way they turn in. Yes, those frogs should buzz the water. There's some more.
That's not frogs. That's the
that's the trailers.
The twins. Yeah.
Oh, Doc Coastal. Believe it or not, he's in the Keys and he's eating at a place called the Fish House. Imagine that.
We went there.
Did we?
Yeah, when we was there with Christina. We went up there and got dinner.
Okay. And yes, hillbillies, when I said crazy tattooed redhead, that would be the comment right above you, Jamie Hedrick, our daughter. Christmas at SWC. Oh, yeah. Kenny, you should have seen the box we got today. Like I said, jerseys, leggings, hats, gloves. I bet it weighed 20 pounds. Even the UPS driver was like, whoa, that's a heavy one. We got, let me see, 50, 100. I see 150 swim baits in some sort of white color. Either the moon, what is it?
Moonlightning.
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
That's one of those. I've forgotten all the names of everything.
Oh yeah, it's so many.
So many.
Yeah.
And he won't send us anything with a label. They just kind of open bags and start chunking. Lindy, go over there and just hand me a couple of the big bags.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how we get. Talking about being sponsored by a soft plastic company. I'll show you how you get plastics. The flake. Give me the green flake. Yeah, we get them in bags like this. Let me get up another one. Like right here. There's probably 50 or more in each bag. I mean, just bulk packaging.
And we're going to use them all.
And we'll go through all of them. This is our second order.
And here's my flukes. But I'm going to kill them.
Oh, Lindia I'm going to tell that story. Dang. Lindia has been catching all these peacocks and everything on Zoom flukes. Not bruiser baits. They've been on Zoom white flukes. I talked with Michael Bruiser. We text back and forth. He said, I will fix that woman from that. And I want you to see, look at the bag of Zoom flukes he sent. If you can see how thick that is. And they're a little more flimsy, but durable. They're fatter belly. He said, we will get that woman off of those Zoom flukes. So, and he sent her some hooks. He fixed her up. He said, those days are over.
That's almost twice the size of a Zoom fluke. So
yes.
That means twice the size of the bass.
Yes, the peacocks ought to eat those up.
And the bass.
Did you get the long worms as well?
Yeah, I brought them. I showed them just a minute ago.
Oh, you did? Okay. But yes, real cool stuff. They didn't have some of our shirts, so he threw, like I said, some gloves in and all. It really worked out. So please check out Bruiser Baits and Joe Dirt. I love the movie Joe Dirt. I love it when Kid Rock comes sliding up in the Trans Am, which I had a Trans Am almost the same year.
I was wearing Jamie Kiss.
Oh. So anyway, I love when he slides up and says, "You're not wanted around here, Dirt." I mean, that just makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Kenny, did you tell me where you're going fishing yet? I missed it. I got to talking. I know you set up near me, so you launch it on the north end or the south end? Def Leppard sucks. Yes, they do, Backwoods Hillbilly. Funny story with Def Leppard. In my youth, we went and saw Ted Nugent and Def Leppard open for Ted. And I bet it wasn't a month later we went back to see Def Leppard with somebody opening for them. Yeah, that was back when they sold their soul to the devil to be famous. Yeah, in a 2-month period, they went from opening for Ted to being the opening act. Scott, oh, you are right down the road, Kenny. Yes, I know you. You'll fish till what? Probably 3, 4-ish. Give us a call if we're back from fencing. You can swing by. It's on your way. Does anybody do? I mean, we got an open invitation. Doc's gone. Somebody can jump right up in here if they'd like to and tell us what you're going to do this weekend. I want to hear where somebody's going. Nobody said where they're going fishing yet. Where are we going fishing? Monday. Oh, my truck started making a hell of a racket in the front end. Yeah. So I think Monday, or I know Monday, truck's going to the shop. It did one of those rackets coming out of Donkey Land, and I was like, oh, hope we make it to the house. And it did. So we crawled in it today and went to the coast. It made it back from there too. So
We're not scared.
There's no chain link fence in our town. We had to drive 30 minutes, well, about 40 minutes to buy 2-3 rolls of chain link. Newburgh Lake in Livonia, Michigan. Livonia. I've been to Alonia, Georgia, and now I've heard of Livonia, Michigan. Livonia. Oh, crappie fishing tomorrow, Jeremy. Crappie fishing is good. Very cool, Rattle Trap. I watched that one video where y'all went and y'all caught looked like your woman caught a couple. What's the matter, Backwoods? You got to babysit Bubba or something this weekend? Or is there a sale at Bed Bath and Beyond or wherever y'all like to go shopping, or he likes to go shopping? Cousin Elvis said his buddy, their cousin loves shopping at Bed Bath and Beyond. He likes to smell pretty in the boat. Hello, Mr. Wagner. Welcome, welcome.
There's our breakfast, man. He brought us breakfast this morning.
Bring up the chow. Yes, Bo showed up this morning, bought us some gravy biscuits. It was very nice. Much enjoyed.
No, he didn't want to try the Finch Company since it was a distributor, or a business, because they probably charge twice the price. At least that's what he said anyway.
How about that, Rattle Trap? You can give me a hand some. I'm pretty new at live, so I thought maybe you might could give me a hand as a moderator. No, I've got to babysit your mom. Oh, how'd she do with the heart procedure? No, I didn't try a fence company, Jamie. We just drove out to Lowe's.
Jensen Beach.
Well, happy birthday. Late birthday, Rattle Trap.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Let me ask you, Rattle Trap, how old are you, young man? Hey, Boxy, how are you doing tonight, Mr. Boxy? Glad you dropped in to visit.
Yes, we watched you the other night. Enjoyed it.
We watch him every Monday night, Sunday night.
I know.
God, I get confused. Sunday night is Boxy.
Yeah.
Monday night is 10 Horse Monty. We're doing good, Boxy. How are you doing tonight? You probably wasn't here, but Coastal's in Key Largo eating at some fancy restaurant, Fish House right now.
Fish house.
He snuck out. We went fishing Monday. He left Wednesday. They're on spring break. You know, he's a teacher. So he took the wife and two girls, his two kids. They went down a few hours south to Key Largo to spend a couple days.
Did you see our video, Boxy?
Glad to hear that, Backwoods.
Yeah, his dad had that procedure done. They put a stent in, I believe.
Yeah, he's in Key Largo. I sang him the Montego, Key Largo. Yeah, I've sang him that a couple times before he left, just to get him pumped up for the trip. And actually, Key Largo is just starting into the Keys. It's like one of the first island or two you come to.
Yeah.
And anybody that hadn't been to the Keys, it's like a little town on each little clump of sand.
Yeah.
You'll cross a long bridge and you'll find a store, a couple of hotels, gas station, then a long bridge, and same thing over again.
It's well worth the visit and
Yes.
the drive. I mean, especially to spend a couple of days, because you can't do it all in one day.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, they come down from farther than one day.
Yeah.
But you can drive across the bridge and see the coral reefs and all fish swimming on them from the highway driving. It's pretty spectacular.
Hey,
Caitlin! Hello, Caitlin.
love you.
Okay, Caitlin is our daughter Jamie's best friend since they were in first grade, kindergarten. So Caitlin is like our other daughter, but she lives in North Carolina still. So glad you're here, Caitlin. Caitlin is a tattoo artist, an amazing tattoo artist.
An established one at that.
And she's on a music video. Who I can't think right now. Jamie, one of y'all write in what video Caitlin's in. Hello, Tubby Guy Outdoors. Thank you for dropping in.
Yes, Boxy, I did. I spiked him.
Oh, Caitlin, we're so proud of you. We have watched Caitlin grow up. She is a sweetheart.
Zach Wild.
Zach Wild. Yeah, what's the name of the song, Caitlin? Anyway, she'll write in a minute, but please watch the video. And she is the angry girl. That's the best way to describe it. In the whole video, they're kind of all yelling at him and all the character in there, but you can tell Caitlin with her beautiful red hair, and she's just furious with this guy.
Yeah. She's a great tattoo artist from Nikki's studio, I believe.
I can't show you. I better not try to show it. It'll be infringement rights. But yes, right. Sleeping Dogs. That's the name of the song. And we are so proud that Caitlin's in a video. I mean, it's really cool. We knew they'd all go far. Jamie works in the casino. Caitlin's a tattoo artist. Kind of crazy. They were the cute little girls playing in the backyard at one time. Thanks, Rattletrap. But yes, if you go to Charlotte, North Carolina and need some tattoo work, look up Caitlin. I don't know if she can, if she wants to, she can zap a post ad for her tattoo shop there. We're not too sweet to you, Caitlin. You deserve it.
Oh, yes. You deserve it.
But they were pretty infamous in their high school, Caitlin and Jamie. Yeah, they were. Everybody knows who Caitlin and Jamie were. And Caitlin, when I think of you in school, I think of the Raven story. And I know that just made Jamie laugh out loud. But you handling Raven was quite funny.
And I was there afterwards. I was in the office with Raven, and she looked bad.
Nikki's tattoo studio. Yes, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, y'all don't remember anybody from school, but they all remember y'all. But it was Caitlin with Raven, and Jamie, our daughter, got 3 days suspended because she was at a football game with a pair of nunchucks. So that tells you their high school adventures.
They weren't real nunchucks.
I know they weren't real. But it's still, that's what they were suspended her for. Buck was in a video one time, something about personal hygiene or something. I don't recall, but we're proud of him in Shreveport. Oh, okay, well, Buck was probably the before picture. I'm sure somebody was selling something to get rid of hair, smell, stain, something, and they used Uncle Buck for the before picture.
Reef Robber had to go to work.
He was still at work. I don't know if he's back in, Tubby Guy, or not. I can't keep up. But yeah, well, so there we go. We talked about the kids in school and our free stuff from Bruiser. So what can we talk about next? I keep putting up the invite. Jamie, you should get courage and join us, or Caitlin. They're going to put me in the movie. They're going to make a big star of it. Act naturally. All you got to do is act naturally. That's Buck Owens, isn't it? Is that Buck Owens?
He sang it.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm right with the Buck Owens on that.
Because my daddy liked that. He home.
And now if Backwoods will break into a couple rounds of I lost it that quick when I went to say it. Buck Owens and the guy from Slam, Dwight Yoakam. What song did they redo? I hate when I do that. Uncle Buck Owens, LOL. That's you, buddy. Uncle Buck. Bakersfield, that's the song. On the streets of Bakersfield. Yep, that's Buck Owens. Red, white, and blue guitar. I grew up, Mom and Daddy, watching Hee Haw and all that. Streets of Bakersfield, that's right, Backwoods. Took me a minute to come to it. But I love the version with him and Dwight. That's better than the original, I think. But you got to love Dwight Yoakam. That old hillbilly, he can move around. Them tight britches, he can dance.
John can dance.
I can dance. Jamie can vouch for that. Yeah, nobody probably knows this, but me and Lindy used to do, wasn't really line dancing. It was more modern line dancing.
Hip hop.
Not hip hop, really. It was not really, but it was a type of line dance. We'd go every weekend and dance it up for what, 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm. We could line dance 17 songs.
Yeah, 17, 18, something like that.
You know, like the wobble, the biker shuffle. Some of those.
Some of those. So it's funny with
Kang Wang with it.
Kang Wang with it. That's right.
Yeah. Bang Bang.
That's enough.
By Nicki Minaj.
That's enough, Bang Bang. Hick hop. Yeah, well, that's what we do. We do a lot of hick hop. Yeah. More drinks I have, the more hickey. River dancing. Dude, that's what I did in the front of the boat the other day for the Leprechaun video. But I could not think of an Irish song. So if you'll notice, I just kept on going back to Mexican song. Okay, but thinking about buying a baitcaster, good or bad idea? Oh, if you like baitcasters, great idea. Buy them, get good at it.
Yeah.
We're spinning reel kind of folks. I mean, I tend to lean that way, but
if you like slinging like 1 out of every 5 and having to reline your reel.
You're being prejudiced.
Oh, sorry.
That's part of fishing, is having to get the crow's or the rat's nest out, or whatever they call them, bird's nest out of them. Hello, After 5. Welcome.
We'll have to get good with the beat. Oh.
You good with the beat? Okay, that lost me too. You have to get good with the beat. We were kind of baffled with that. Oh, had to check into your table. Pool table, food table, foosball table.
That lighter tackle brings in them big fish.
I'm here. I have you on the TV, and Jamie has you on her phone. All three just sitting in bed watching our favorite people.
Oh.
If y'all remember, Austin Holmes is Danger. That's Jamie's boyfriend, who she's with. And they have his daughter, Avery, there. So they're kicked up in Austin's big work camper watching us. Yay. Hey, baby. Hey, Avery.
Hey,
Miss you, Avery. Yeah, Austin puts in danger. He's a solar panel, these big solar panel fields you see. That's his job. He runs machinery putting in those. Like I said, he's in Texas somewhere now.
Driving a big machinery, making good money.
That's probably true, Joshua. There's not many barbecue places down here either. I got to admit, North Carolina was the heart of barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Wild Man. There's our buddy.
Hello, Wild Man 307. Glad you joined us.
Okay, Toby guy. Yes, that is the thing. That's the buttons I know on a bait caster, are the beep, beep, beep buttons. Yes, every time I pick one up, I go into Roadrunner. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah, Boxy, they'd be fun. One day I'm going to learn to throw one, but I'm the guy, you know, why go look for fish when you're catching fish? You know, why change reels when spinning reels work?
Yeah.
And if y'all saw that video, we just bought some beautiful new Ducket rods and some Shimano reels. Ain't nothing better than a new rod and reel.
Yeah. Oh, ours was so wore out. Mine was had black electrical tape around the handle.
Oh, yeah.
I had to redo all my eyes. And then once I put string around it, well, I used the braid and put in some new hooks. And then once I did that, I went and got some of my green fingernail polish. And I painted all my strings green, trying to make it match my rod. So they look fairly new, but oh my goodness, they are so wore out.
Well, we got 5 or 6 rods in the boat, and I'm sure everybody knows, well, a lot of people use a bunch of different rods, but I kind of gravitate towards that one. I'm going to miss that white. I'm going to try not to use it for a while, but that white one I have caught hundreds of pounds of bass on.
Yeah, mine too.
We
I like
only-
a
we
longer rod. Mine's a 7.6. My other one was a 7.3, but I like to be able, because it's much sensitive. It's real sensitive. When that fish barely hits that lure under the water, I can feel it.
Yeah, that long rod and braid, it's
Just-
instant.
Yeah.
You feel, that's like I'll be reeling in and stop and just stick my rod under my arm and doing something with the remote, and you can feel it, that boop, 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 boop. I'm like, oh, got to get the rod back under you. Thank you for sharing out, Rattle Trap. We really appreciate it. Boxy,
I wish I could afford them. I would.
we use now that's one thing I can say is we used to buy a lot cheaper rods and reels and thinking that, oh, I can go through 4 of these before I mess up one of those big high dollar ones, until we started going through 4 and 5 of them. So we kind of stepped it up, but yeah, we tear some stuff up. We have bought new rods or reels, went fishing one time, broke them.
I'm harder on the rods. He's harder on the reels.
I got a new Enigma rod. I caught one of those trophy catches. Got me a free new rod, lined it up, put a new reel on it, took it fishing about an hour into the first trip with it. Went to boat flip a big old fish in and snapped it right in half.
Yep.
But if you watch our latest video, it kind of makes me cringe knowing I have a brand new rod in my hand and you watch how I put the bend to that thing. Good night, Kenny. Catch him. Call me tomorrow. Yes, catch him. Kenny MacArthur will be on Lake Okeechobee at daylight in the morning. Wildman 307. I think everybody in here knows who Wildman is. Jamie and Caitlin may not. Jamie Wildman, you know, is my boy. That not you little kid, but that young man from out west. I've showed her many of your videos. So what now? What you want to talk about now, India?
Has anybody heard from Shiner yet? Or is that what Rattle Trap said, about an hour?
Yeah, well, like I said, we don't know where he is. He's probably with company.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably. We haven't heard from MB Heritage. Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody will drop in. But anybody wants to jump up, jump up. Yeah, we know it, Boxy. I understand. You don't have the freedom that we do to watch a video when it comes in. I get up in the morning, catch up.
I still can't catch them all like he does. I had more house duties. I think I just spend too much time. I'm busy.
She's trying to say I'm lazier than her. I can sit around and just watch YouTube videos half the day.
I can't do it. When there's things that's got to be done, I stay too busy.
Say his name 3 times, he will shut up. Who's that? Shiner guy, Shiner guy, Shiner guy. That's a good movie too. Beetlejuice is a good movie. Even though I do confuse Beetlejuice with who's the guy on Deal or No Deal? Howie Mandel.
I gotta go get me a drink.
Yep, so that's about us for the week. We, like I said, Monday we'll. We have a guest. Deal or No Deal? Howie Mandel.
Yes.
Okay, Jamie, you got to turn the TV down, dear.
Pause the TV.
Hi, everybody. I would like you to meet our daughter, Jamie. And there's Danger and his daughter, Avery, live from Texas. How you like Texas, Jamie?
It's kind of cold. A little bit cold.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you moved to South Florida, so everywhere else is cold from now on.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find no good Mexican food.
Is it not?
No. Everything's Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So Florida Did you hear me, Danger?
Sorry?
So you're saying Florida has better Mexican food than Texas?
Yeah.
At least where you're at.
Yeah, at least where I'm at, yes. All the way.
Ah. Avery, somebody's coming to say hey to you.
Hey, baby girl. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Are you ready to come home? Yes.
I want everybody's opinion. Does Jamie look like her mama or her daddy? Uh-oh, there you go. That's more like your daddy there.
All right, everybody say bye. We're going to go back to the chat.
Okay. We love y'all. Miss y'all.
We
Miss
love
y'all.
you. Miss
Love
you.
See you tomorrow.
Me and Avery will see you tomorrow.
Very cool. Bye, baby. You gonna pay for it? Yeah, I say she looks like her mama too. Yeah, Jamie will be home. Her and Avery fly back tomorrow. So, and Jamie has missed us. She called this morning. She's missing Florida.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex. She looks like her mama. Yeah, she's pretty like her mama.
And your little boy looks just like you.
Who's that?
Alex and Channing.
Oh, that's Alex. Alex. Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie has stirred up all her friends, so that's nice.
Yeah. Alex, you need to come down here and let us take you fishing.
I don't know if Tubby's leaving or he said take care of Jamie and them. If you're leaving, Tubby, bye. If you just say to them, cool. Oh, it's Channing. Hey, Channing.
Oh, okay.
Hey to you, too. We're not being prejudiced against you or Alex. Hey, Channing. Now, the Alexander is Channing, which is one of Jamie's friends as well. Yes, y'all need to come to Florida.
Yes. She just had a brand new little boy. He is just adorable.
Yes, Channing, which is Alexander. They just had a new little baby.
Okay, fairy channel.
Hey, Kang, welcome.
There they are.
Strawberry jam. Oh, Lindy, back in Carolina, Lindy would make the best muscadine jelly and scuppernong jelly. Oh, that's something we miss so much.
Oh, Free Brother's back. Hey.
Yes, it is good to have these new people around.
Yeah. There's Purple. Hey, pretty girl.
But yes, Lindy is the jelly princess.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Florida where we got the oranges and tangerines.
Yeah. I'm going to get back into canning, but I have one of those glass stoves, and I'm going to put one of the stoves that has the eye burners and put them in the garage, and that way I can start canning again. But I've got to wait till I get more situated here. We've only been here like 5 years. And I'm just now getting flowers where I want them and things like that. And we started with some tomatoes and some cucumbers. So, and there's supposed to be some muscadines and scuppernongs out here in these woods, and I haven't found them yet.
Sure, Earl, if you want to jump up some. And yes, Jamie, we make a great tribe. Yes, we do. All our daughter's friends still call us and hang around. It's been a good time raising those girls. Let me catch up. People trapping, putting in beaver sets. I know that just made Jamie laugh.
Liver mush. I missed something.
Oh, we saw something about liver mush.
I found it.
Lindy will have to backtrack. She is, anybody that comes to visit us from Carolina has to bring Lindy a liver mush. If you're not familiar with liver mush, look it up. I don't care for it. But, Alexander, yeah, Channing wrote. All right, Mr. Earl Reefrobber is going to join us for a bit. Hello, Mr. Earl.
Hello,
Howdy.
How you doing today?
Good.
That's
I
good.
can't see any of the chats, so if any of those guys are saying anything, I guess you'll have to let me know. But
I'll try to tell you. I halfway read them too, so hell. They'll say it multiple times if they really mean it.
yeah. Yep.
So what's the weather out your way?
It's supposed to be nasty this weekend, rainy.
Wow.
It always gets good during the week when I can't go fishing, and then, you know.
Yeah, I think that happens to everybody. I don't know how it works out that way.
Cranking and yanking says hi, Earl.
Yeah, Crankin' and Yankin says hello, Earl.
Hey to everybody.
But yeah, go ahead.
Last weekend, we went up to see my folks up in Washington, and it was beautiful weather around here all weekend. I could have been fishing all weekend.
Right.
But they
They
won't
know
be
when you
around
leave.
forever. So
They know when you leave.
yeah. Yep.
Well, I just had a question I was going to ask you and lost it that quick. Well, I know what it was. Congratulations on blowing up on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, it's been growing pretty good.
I mean, I found you like in a random search a long time ago, like watched some of your old videos, or it was weird. It was maybe some of the logging videos or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What I saw first and commented. And you had a few subscribers, and here lately you have just blown up.
Yeah, I haven't really started even putting any videos out until about probably a year ago, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I had them random ones on there before
Right.
that for a few years, but never
Right.
started really creating anything till about a year ago.
Yeah, I think we all started about the same time. I had some from years ago, just so buddies could sit, click on it and watch this. But about a year ago, we started kind of getting after it. So,
Well, I give you a lot of the credit.
Joshua Tree.
Getting
What
on these
are-
lives. I say I give you a lot of the credit. I've been getting on these lives and people follow me and
yeah,
go on from there. So
you've been working the lives. There's not hardly
Yeah,
anywhere I
yeah.
can go. I go somewhere and Mr. Reef Robber, he's either already there or he's right behind me.
Yeah.
It's great. Fantastic.
Yeah, but that's how you do it. I mean, you got to it's politics, man. You just got to work it. Shake some
Yep.
hands, kiss some babies.
Yep.
And I like the way that it's good people kind of find each other. Like that's Boxy. I found his channel just popped up one day, and then I have met so many people through just going to Boxy's lives and him premiering us and all. He's like a hub of a bunch of these names. But yeah, I just want to congratulate you on that because I'm 600 and something now.
Yeah, it should be mid 680s, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, 680 something. But yeah, that's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
That's an interesting comment. I guess everybody likes to see crabs get caught and nutrients get busted.
I got another one with the 30-06. That one's coming out Monday, but it was a longer distance shot. So anyway.
Okay, I wish I had my glove on. I'm gonna throw you a challenge. I want to see one with the 50 caliber muzzleloader. You ought to be able to work that out.
Yeah, I should be able to. I got one, but I don't even know if I have the powder and the bullets for it, but I could probably get those.
You got a buddy somewhere to hook you up. That's my Challenge to you is I want to see a nutria get busted with the muzzleloader.
That shouldn't even be a hard one. The problem with that one, though, is going to be videoing it through all the smoke.
Oh yeah, that's my
Have to be
favorite
off
deer.
the side.
Yeah, that's my favorite deer hunting is muzzleloader. So yeah, just I can take a little bit of smoke shot, but man, they put a whop on them. That would be fun to see.
Wait till this spring. I wanted to go over to Central Oregon and shoot those little sage rats. 4K high def. That should be pretty good footage.
It should be. I watch a lot of where they're shooting I lost them. They're not gophers, but what name am I
prairie
thinking?
dogs.
Prairie dogs. Wherever they're out
Yeah.
west and they're shooting prairie dogs, that just looks like a ball of fun off the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stay away from them crabs.
Yeah, Tubby, we don't want to watch. Tubby, I'm going to read this to you, Earl. I wanted to make a crabbing video, but the only crabs around here require a prescription. So,
Yeah, we don't need that.
we don't need those crabs in the trap.
No.
Of course, backwoods. See, they get on here talking about catching beaver and eating beaver backstrap, and it's all I can do, keep my mouth shut. And now they're going to bust loose on the crab joke. Oh my gosh! Don't listen there, wild man. We're just idiots talking.
If Tubby lived somewhere where he could get some of those crabs, he'd shut up about them too and keep his mouth full.
That's right. Yeah, there you go, Tubby. Mr. Earl just told you. Yeah, got everybody laughing at him now. So you got him stirred up with that one, Earl. So it's your rainy season in Oregon, you say?
Yeah, we've had some nice days. It'll be nice off and on now until summertime, and then we won't get any rain from middle of June till end of September.
Wow.
Then it'll go back to raining again.
We're kind of, I guess, in our drier season now. Once summertime rolls in, we get afternoon thunder showers every day. Every day.
Yeah. I did a lot of work down in Florida. I used to live in Ohio and worked at a cabinet shop. We did a lot of cabinets and countertops for all the nursing homes. There's a lot of them went to Florida. I get down there to install every now and again.
Well, you broke up there. Are you with me?
There you are. I got down there every now and again to do some installs, but
Oh, we love it. Right after we moved in, Irma, that big hurricane hit, which was kind of crazy. It tore up a lot of stuff in town, but I bought the metal shutters, the hurricane shutters. I can close all our houses up and close them up, just ride it out. Yeah. Rest of the year it's perfect. So
yeah.
And hell, we left North Carolina and they've been hit with more hurricanes since we left than we have had in Florida.
Yeah.
Seems like all the hurricanes now are kind of scooping around and banging right into North Carolina.
We had tornadoes in Ohio.
Yeah. Is anybody on here that got into those tornadoes I saw on the news where they just ripped across the country? I checked with Brim Bass and Beyond. He's from Alabama, and I know that's where a bunch of tornadoes were. And he said they just got wind and some rain, but they were all okay. Yeah, it's been beautiful here. Fishing is just getting better. We went day before yesterday, got there about lunchtime. Water was 80 degrees. I mean, it's summertime.
Yeah.
So when do you start going back out on your boat like your videos were last year when you're rock bass fishing or something?
We can do that year round if the ocean's nice enough. It just hasn't been nice.
Right.
This year's been worse than normal. I think last year I was out a lot more than I am this year, and I had a smaller boat. But I haven't been out since the last of November on the ocean.
Wow, so it has nastied up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following you long enough. I remember when you got your new boat.
Yep. Yeah, I've only had it on the ocean twice now, so did real
Okay,
nice out there.
Yeah, MB Heritage, they're from the foothills of North Carolina. I said, we had warnings and some flash floods, which killed 300 row foot of taters. That stinks. Wipe out your taters. And I watched you
If you
cut
don't
those
get
in
this
pieces.
side of this, it's fine.
I watched you cut those up too, making sure there were at least 2 eyes in each piece. You preferred 3. See, I pay attention to videos.
He lost his lure.
Oh, he lost his lure. Dang it, Danger. At least you know somebody can get you new lures.
Was it his electric one?
Danger had an electric lure. I need to tell that story. I don't know. We took Hiram fishing, and he brought these 2 electric minnow lures. You charge them with a USB. They were like broken big Rapalas. Those were the craziest swimming things I've ever seen. They will work at the right situation. You can't tell it from fake. What they say yes to? I don't know what they said yes
What
to.
you were
Wait.
saying about you watched them cut
Oh, yeah. Watch them with the eyes. Yes. Then you put them in a bucket and put them under your house. So, Earl, you got any questions for anybody in here? I know you can't see the chat.
Not really.
Cranking and yanking. Are you fishing tomorrow? Let's start and him give. Oh, here's Pearl. Pearl. Hey, Pearl. Say hey, Pearl.
Everything's breaking up pretty bad. I can hardly hear what's going on right now.
All right. Hang on. We got to show Pearl to Jamie. It's her dog.
It's better now.
All right. Jamie, here's your baby. Yeah, this is Jamie's dog, Pearl. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Pearl.
No, thank you for the shakers. Yeah.
And MB, I think you were in here. Jamie's our youngest daughter, and Danger's her boyfriend. And those who don't know, the reason they call him Danger is because everything he does puts himself or somebody else in danger. So he's pretty famous being a cowboy. He got hung up on a horse or on a bull one time and got drug around. So you're going casting, not sure about cranking and yanking. Going casting, not sure about fishing. Why, you going with Uncle Buck? Yeah, Backwoods, start a show. That's Pearl. She owns the house. Uh-oh. I think Reef Robert's timing out on us. Where are you going fishing at, cranking and yanking? Let me see if I can do it right. You going to Lake Merball. See, that's funny. You watch the channel so much, I think of cranking and yanking, and I do the Merball, and then Dark 30. I don't know. I'm sure everybody watches Dark 30 outdoors. I get stuck with Kyle here, and that gets stuck in my head. I mean, Kyle's such a good guy, but just the way he goes, Kyle here. Oh, what did I say about Backwoods? See, Backwoods, I got short-term memory loss. You said that was uncalled for, and I don't really remember what I said. So, you know, I was just messing with you.
Danger said he sucks at fishing unless it's with y'all.
Of course. Danger sent a text that he sucks at fishing unless he's with us. Everybody catches more fish when they go with us. Oh, Buck's that's right. Buck got to take care of Mama tomorrow. I feel you, Buck. We take care of my mother. She lives behind us in a little apartment. She's a handful. She's a handful. All right, Earl. Thanks for dropping in, though. It's much appreciated. Come on, don't fade out on me here. All right, let's see what we're going to talk about today. I don't think he's leaving, Jamie. He just couldn't stay on. You said I was going to casting and you got it was a buck, of course.
Oh, well, really?
Yes, I know. Of course, got to pick on Buck and Bubba. Which I wish you fellas would come down south and go fishing. Yeah, it is fun to watch the chat, Earl. That's why I get a problem talking and reading what everybody else is writing. The one behind me. The two up above me. That's the red fish is there. The two bass above me, one is a 9.2 and a 8.4, I think, or an 8.2 and a 9.4. See, I can't see it on the screen. I don't know if he's. I'm assuming. I guess you're talking about up there. One day it'll happen. I know it would, damn Uncle Buck. Y'all gonna come down here.
And that one right there, the lower one, is a 4 pound 15.
Oh yeah, that one. Lindy is biggest in North Carolina.
4 pound 15 ounce.
Oh, I can beep them out. I'm going to make a video, and it's going to sound like some kind of blind thing or something. It's going to beep, 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 beep. Oh, you can't see how, yeah, you're talking about mamas right there. Yeah, that's Lindy's biggest fish, and North Carolina was almost a 5.
Yes, 4 pound 15 ounces, because I was going to, if it was going to be a 5 pounds, we were going to mount it, and it was 1 ounce less then. So, and this one here is a redfish, and it's exactly the limit. It was 27 inches.
Hang on, Bubba. I'm going to lean it back to the other two I was talking about, if I don't knock the camera over. Oh, I'm getting ready to make a mess. Oh, hell. That's the two big ones, Bubba. This one is a 9.4, and that one out there, no, 8.4 and 9.2, somewhere around that order. Yes, Tubby guy, Lindy sure catches fish. Everybody, when I married her, she didn't know, just stick a few weights in its mouth, LOL. We don't do that backwoods, but that's funny. We've threatened too many times. You know, a trophy catch has got to be 8 pounds, and you don't know how many 7, 9, 7, 8 twos we've let go. Now, I try to get them to get another big gulp of water. Hey, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. Welcome.
Those are nice pigs, but I ain't Bubba. You're just insulting me left and right tonight. I know you're not Bubba, Uncle Buck. I get tangled up. I'll be calling you Uncle Bubba and Cousin Buck. I'll have it all tangled up. But you know who I mean and what I mean. And yes, I am insulting you and not on purpose. But I will make it up to you one day. And you hillbillies got to come one at a time. Hey, Rattletrap, glad you're here, buddy. Keep an eye on things for me.
I'm a good cook.
Okay, there's the secret. People say, how do you fish with your wife? Okay, I take the cook with me, so I am never late for supper. I'm never late for lunch and never late for breakfast.
And always has plenty of all of it.
Oh, we get up to go fishing. I always have a fresh bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I mean, my woman takes care of the food end.
We have good lunches. I get the deli meats from Publix. I love their turkey.
There's Shiner Guy. Where have you been?
Shiner Guy. Hey,
We
guys.
have been talking about, we even said your name 3 times trying to get you to appear.
Yeah. Come join us, please.
Here, Shiner, you want to jump up here with Docks and Key West or Key Largo?
At the fish house.
At the fish house looking for Guy Fieri.
Probably having 1 too many beers.
1 too many, 3 too many beers.
3 too many beers.
Maybe I think maybe Doc will get a Guy Fieri haircut. Everybody remember that. When Coastal's back around, let's suggest he get the tips frosted on his hair and go for the Guy Fieri look. Your wife don't do mornings? Well, who just got home from Shiner Guy? Oh, damn, you worked late tonight, didn't you?
Gotta work in the morning.
Shiner Guy is the Firestone man. He looks like the Midas man and sells Firestones.
How's it going?
Hey, Shiner.
Welcome.
How you doing tonight, buddy?
It's been a busy week.
Oh, I bet.
Work-wise or? home wise?
Yeah, work wise. I'm
Oh,
probably going to wind up somewhere around 74, 75 hours this week,
wow.
which would be great if I wasn't on salary.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they get you right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, my last couple of years were on salary, which it was okay, but. Go, baby girl.
So what made work busy this week, Shiner?
It's like the government sent everybody a bunch of money, you know, and they all want to buy tires and fix their brakes.
I didn't even think about that. Everybody got their tire money in.
Oh my Lord. You know?
Yeah.
I'm making appointments for like Monday now.
Oh, yeah.
People call me up. What? Can I come in an hour? No. No. They're coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, if you leave it all day, I'll try to get to it. You know. They look at me a little funny.
Not walk-ins, not welcome.
I mean, I do what I can for everybody, but I mean, you know, good Lord, when you start the day with, you know, 6 cars from last night, you know,
Yeah.
if you're first, you ain't first.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
That's great. That's great. I think this did kind of help the economy, but, you know, I saw on TV where somebody said, you know, don't spend your money, save it, because right now you need to save your money.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody was saving it.
Spend it. Spend it. Spend it.
Give me a rod. But we are saving ours too.
But, yeah. So y'all had a good trip the other day, huh?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. It wound up to be a really good. I mean, I started the show just catching one right after the other, and it didn't look
Like
like
you always do.
having a good day. But then he wound up just catching up, boom, one right after another. The later it got, the more they started biting, and then he got that big one. So it turned out to be a very nice day.
They wasn't feeling the tweaker twitch starting out, but they got used to it.
Yeah. What was it?
Backwoods Hillbilly says Bass Pro got his money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scoot over.
Tubby guy said hello, cranking and yanking. Hey, everybody.
Oh, Shiner, you missed it. We got about a 30-pound box in the mail yesterday from Bruiser Baits.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we got hundreds of swim baits and swimming worms and flipping baits and
their version of the flukes that I'm going to catch a lot of bass on.
yeah, Michael Bruiser was kidding about her catching all these on that Zoom fluke here the last 3 or 4 videos.
Yeah.
He told me on a text, he goes, when you get your order, there's something in there for your wife. And I'm not kidding you. It's a bag of about 200 of the prettiest white flukes you've ever seen.
That's awesome, man.
And had a pack of hooks stuck in the top of it. I was like, yeah. He said he was going to get her off of those Zoom flukes.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
That's cool, too, that he watches your stuff and he's so involved and, you know.
Oh, yeah. And he comments and all. Like I said, you need to look up, he puts out video, look up Bruiser Baits on YouTube. He'll put one up every once in a while.
Yeah.
He does quite a bit of tournament fishing. Jed Doc's in the Keys. You weren't here, but he texted me. They were going to some restaurant that drive-ins, diners, and dives had went to. So
Oh, okay.
that's why everybody's gonna get on him about getting his hair done like Guy Fieri. I hate that guy. I mean, the show's all right, but he is about an annoying man. Think that's his Camaro, the convertible, or they just got him sitting in it?
I have no idea. I've seen a bunch of his shows, but I've never paid attention to what he was riding around in.
I don't know, Tubby Guy, but if they don't and you figure out what you want, I'll ship to Canada. We'll figure out a way to get your order to Bruiser Bait. Then we can make that happen.
I'd imagine they probably do.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they'll ship them anywhere.
Yeah.
But you can go to like Bass Addiction. You can order them through there or straight to Bruiser Bait.
Yeah.
The tweeter twitch. You see what Reef Robert wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah. My autocorrect, I'm not good with that. My fat thumbs, I write some craziness sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just been talking some tonight, Shiner. Had Earl Reef Robber up for a while. It's raining out there more in Oregon. People don't like to hear about this beautiful Florida weather too much.
And we had a cold front come in, you know. Got
Oh,
down
I
to-
know it's going to come in. It's supposed to be what, 79 tomorrow or something?
74, I think is going to be the low.
Yeah.
I mean the high.
Yes, do, Tubby guy. And you can tell them Small Water Charters sent you.
Yes, please.
That
do.
would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
But yeah, Michael Bruiser he just tore him up on his Tapoga like last week.
And I know that you were saying that that Bruiser and Bass Assassin was together, right?
Addiction.
Bass Addiction.
Bass Addiction. And
I may say Assassin, dude. I say both of them, but I
Bass
mean Addiction.
I believe those are the worms that the guys that hooked on Headwaters have been pitching.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that in their video. Yeah.
I know, Jamie, you've been cold and you're going to come home tomorrow and it's going to be 74, but by Monday it'll be back in the 80s. You'll be back to warm.
Boxy says they're going to be up to almost 70 in the next couple of days.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Flip-flop weather. Break them out, Boxy.
He went
I want to see you walk the Coyote trap line in flip-flops.
down to 41 tonight in Shreveport.
Yeah, we're supposed to get down in, what, the 50s a couple nights, aren't we, Shiner?
Yeah.
Like the high 50s?
He never did answer about putting in that 2x4, did he?
No, Cranking and Yanking, did you ever answer about the 2x4 at the boat dock? Did you fix that?
He needs
Wasted.
to.
Did you watch that Shiner where he had to jump in the
Yeah,
water?
I did.
Okay, and answer me. Tell me if I'm wrong. He talked about having that rope tied. To me, it looked piled. Like it was just piled on the end of the dock. Not like it was tied.
He said he laid down and tied it underneath on the.
He usually does, but I think he may have just thrown it up there on top and thought it'd be okay. He hadn't
Well,
been wrecked yet.
He was laid down on his belly, reaching around the post, wasn't he?
Did he? Yeah, he
Well,
might have.
That's what I thought. Yeah, looked like he got down there for a little bit. Yeah. So,
Hey, I was at Underhill one time. Now, Underhill,
the
it's a
point
fairly
of-
small lake. It's usually only got about 4 or 5 boats out there. It's not a real busy place. You tie
Yeah.
a knot in the rope, but well,
Not around anything.
Wrong men.
I come back to the ramp and I tie my boat up and I run up and get my truck and I back the trailer down. And I ran and jumped back in the boat for a second and grabbed my GoPro out and set it up on the back of my truck. And I'm going to finish out my video with a shot of me loading the boat.
Right.
Well, I'm over there fiddling with the GoPro and get it running. And I start walking back down the dock. In the video, you see me just stand there and look out the water, and there's my boat drifting up away from the dock behind me. And somehow it came untied. And there's like 2 other guys fishing that day. And thank goodness, about 5 minutes later, as I'm wondering if I got to go swim out and get my boat, here he comes back in and was able to give me a lift over to my boat.
Yeah. That's why I leave Lindy in the boat.
Yeah.
Well, we also have the trolling motor now, so.
Yeah. If I left it on, I turn it off a lot of. That's going to be me. I'm going to lose it. And then I'm going to be, oh, look, I have my remote to the trolling motor. And then I won't have turned it on or something. It'll be powered off in the boat. Yeah, the wind is magic. It will untie knots.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've seen it, Shiner. We pull up, I jump out of the boat, get the truck, Lindy shoves it on the trailer, we're gone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
In and out.
But yeah, Donkeyland the other day, it's that grass is just starting to mat back up again. You remember how it was open water when we were there?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
starting to mat out on top, and it's getting right, man. It's getting right. But windy, holy crap, it started out, it was just windy. And they were burning, driving up there, man. It looked like thunderstorms over Donkeyland. It was so black.
Yeah.
And the FWC was in the woods doing
Yeah,
something.
we went driving in the dirt road, and way up ahead, I saw somebody pop out in the road walking and went right back in the thicket in the middle of, you know how that's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
So I was tripping. I was like, what the hell was that? So we go by, I don't see nobody. We get down to the ramp, and I see them come walking up the road, and it was 2 game wardens on foot. They had parked back there at the ramp, and they were in them woods, maybe them hunting clubs. It's turkey season. They were investigating something.
Yeah. That's a steep ramp too, man.
Yeah, that's a steep ramp. Dude, we went out the other day, well, that St. Patrick's Day. As we were going out, we passed a big-ass pontoon heading back to the ramp. I want to turn around and go look because they drug the bottom off of that thing, getting it out of there.
Oh, yeah.
But at the top of the road where the ramp is, right here, it's got to hit that tongue or
Yeah. Okay, Uncle Buck.
something.
Tell you what, that's a big old heavy boat to pull up that ramp too.
And it was one of those older pontoons that has like the 2 fiberglass consoles, the old big heavy one. Yep, thanks, Rattle Trap. I'm so glad you're hanging out and helping. You weren't here. I didn't have no moderators, and I was getting scared there for a minute while ago, so I got Rattle Trap to help me out a little bit.
That's cool. Yeah, they're good folks.
Yep. I liked his video the other day. They caught a couple nice ones. I can wear that pond number 2 or lake 2 or
Tenor Rock. It's kind of a neat idea. It's
Pearl thinks somebody's here. Do what, Shiner?
It's an old phosphate mine. The state took over and made a bunch of little holes out of.
Yeah, those look like cool little holes up through there to fish.
You go check in at our office. You go check in at the office and tell them which one you want to go to. You pay only $4 or $5 something. It's cheap, but you tell them which lake you want to go to, or you see what's available, and they only let so many boats go to each different lake.
Oh, that's cool.
So they kind of manage it so you're not overcrowded out there.
Oh yeah, unlike Headwaters.
Yeah.
Well, Headwaters, I hadn't been crowded on the water yet. Now the ramp's a different story.
Yeah. Well, I've heard stories that I got kicked out of a Facebook group. Apparently they're about to start. Yeah, there's a Headwaters Facebook group that I've been ejected from. Apparently they're about to start ticketing a bunch of people that park in the no parking areas.
Yeah, in the grass and all.
Yeah, and because I guess they're spending $600,000 on landscaping instead of just making more parking.
Yeah.
They spend.
Well, I mean, there's a sign that says "Do not park here."
Oh yeah, no. They spend over $100 million on that place, and they give you 36 parking places.
Yeah.
And 10 official overflow spots.
And you'd think with all that money, it wouldn't have them trees and that pothole right in front of the ramp.
So they're
Oh yeah, that's probably the comment that that got me booted. I made 2 comments. Somebody put a post up saying, "Hey, here's our warning. We can't park in these places." And I made 1 comment. There's a lot of negativity in that group, so I didn't post much anyways, and I don't care that I'm gone.
Right.
So I made 1 comment that they should have more than 36 parking spots after a $100 million project. And the second one was, I wonder if the guy that designed the parking lot's ever backed a trailer in his life.
Right.
Because of the space around in front of the ramps.
Yeah, that's the craziest truck pull up and back in little area, because people leave and go different directions out of the ramp, and
Yeah,
like I said, it's retarded. So they kicked me out, and I just don't care.
Dang, you're a bad seed there, Rob.
I'll tell you, I'm just a bad guy.
You're a rebel. You are a rebel. But yeah, Roland can do 70 out there, but you can't bitch about parking.
Yeah.
God almighty.
So whatever.
Oh, Roland, that old guy. I don't know if you watch his videos or not.
Okay, I watched some of them.
He just put that new one up talking about a great guide trip. And man, if you watch it, him and that poor guy he's guiding for, Roland and him are fighting over the nose tip of that boat. I mean, Roland ain't giving him no extra. Like you see me when I guide, I'm in the back of the boat. Roland's up there, reaching over this guy trying to fish, and I'm like, wow. And I bet it cost $1,000 probably go fishing with Roland for a day.
Oh, I bet.
Just to watch him fish. I'd pay $1,000 to watch him fish. Well, that's what you're gonna do. Are you leaving, God Boxy?
Who's leaving Boxy?
Boxy, have a good night, man.
Good night,
Good night,
Boxy.
Boxy.
You off to work, I guess? Tubby Guys is leaving too. Later, Tubby. Thanks for dropping in. Look up Bruiser Baits. You'll be very happy you did.
Cranking and yanking. I'm telling you, directly, they got palm trees and the grassy area you'll sink into directly in front of the boat ramps.
It's like two boat ramps, but it's a single lane in between the two in front of it that you got to pull up in.
Yeah.
And it's not in front of either ramp. It's like between the two. So when you back, you either got to go left to back or go right to back.
You got back of that curve to get down the ramp.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know which road
Jamie.
to go up into to back in.
Are you leaving, Jamie, or are you just saying bye to the Gators? They're not Gators, baby. We're Gators.
Chubby Outdoors leaving.
Oh, yeah. I think she's saying bye to them.
Yeah.
But people run off in front of that one tree, and I mean, it's a truck swallowing pothole right there.
It's bad.
And the damn washboards the other day or the week we went there, they were worse than Donkeyland. I mean, it was. My truck has to go to the shop Monday, and I can tell you mostly because of the road to Headwaters in Donkeyland.
Well, and not to mention how the ramp itself, when you come off the concrete,
It drops. Yeah.
The tiles, they're really, really getting bad.
Okay, Jamie. Yeah, it drops off right there. But them dirt roads, I've learned if you keep the boat and the truck on a plane, it's not quite as rough. So.
But then
Yep.
they ask you not to drive too fast
Yeah.
on that road. They say it's better for the road if you don't.
Yeah, Headwaters, I kind of do the speed limit. Donkeyland, boy, I'll let her roll.
Yeah.
I have actually, Lindy's my witness, I hit 70 on the Donkeyland dirt road pulling the boat out of there one day.
No, he didn't. You don't want to take it.
No, he didn't. That's right. I did not do that on that road. Hello, Full Armor Bass, and welcome, buddy.
Full armor.
The man is so good at fishing, the bass just jump in their dip net. They just got to hold a dip net in the water, and that fish jumped right in it.
His is 2-wheeled. I regret it sometimes.
Dude, our boat's a 2-wheel trailer, which it's aluminum, but it's 18.5 foot heavy. We're in a dilemma with our boat. It's almost too heavy for our single trailer, but it's way too light for a dual axle. You can see when I unload my boat, since I put them new leaf springs, hell, them fenders come up 5 inches off the wheel when I take the boat off.
I've seen, and I think, didn't Crankin' and Yankin, didn't he snap a leaf spring the other day?
Yeah, he broke, yes. That's why I told him I carry an extra leaf spring to bed of the truck, because I know what that's like. I looked back and thought, it was dark, and I looked back and saw sparks flying. So I pulled over, and it wasn't sparks, it was burning rubber. My trailer had sat down the fender on the wheel and was just melting rubber off of it. Mine bounces pretty good too. Do the old motorcycle, the old hardtail trick. Let a little air out of your tires. That old hardtail Harleys we had, we let a little bit of pressure out of the back. Is amazing on the bounciness. There's Jeremy in here.
T-Rex.
What'd you call him?
T-Rex.
Why you call him T-Rex?
Because we had a Halloween costume party, and he was with T-Rex dinosaur.
I was there that night. I remember the guy on the damn dinosaur.
Over infantry.
Yes. I think I was making the damn Godzilla jokes about him. Godzilla! Thought you had a blowout, but it was your leaf. Yeah, man. We had another trailer that rust through and collapsed, and both fenders sat down on the wheels when we crossed the bridge. We gone through some trailers.
Yep.
That's what I try to tell Doc. Coastal's got that boat, and I'm telling him, man, it's easier to keep your boat together and fish on the road than your trailer.
Yeah.
I put bearings in about every 3 months. I'm constantly putting in bump bolts and all the time.
LED lights.
Yeah,
that stuff can sneak up on you.
Yeah, I beat the light. Well, you know how the roads are. We beat the tail lights off of them. I mean, it'll beat the brakes off your truck. But if it was any easier to get back there, you'd be in line for 3 hours to get in the ramp. So when you coming peacock fishing, Shiner?
And I got a vacation coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Well, cool, because they're supposed to bite better the warmer it gets. So
That's cool.
So
yeah, I
you
really want to get on some.
Had the shop that didn't work. Replaced both hubs, both tires, had a new coupler with the new spring. Sweet. I do all that myself except the tire.
Yep.
I'll rip all my leaf. But in the back of our truck, I have a big box, and it's got 2 or 3 hubs with bearings in them. There's a couple extra set of bearings, leaf springs, bump bolts, got everything that can fall apart. I about got in there.
Thank
you, Rattle Trap.
I got a buddy of mine that keeps taking care of my stuff for me. We'll talk about helping him with something. And he's retired. He'd be like, "Yeah, drop it by the house on your way into work in the morning and pick it up when you get off work."
Go ahead.
I want to help you so I can learn. Nah, I get it. Don't worry about it. All right, man.
$500.
Yeah, I know cranking yanking. That's expensive.
We spent $500 on fencing.
Yeah, I spent $500 today on chain link fence.
Woo.
And it's a straight run, and the fence is only there so the neighbors knows not to come across on that property again. I mean, it's actually a FU fence that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have $800 and 105 foot of chain link.
Wow.
That's doing it myself, dude. Buying the parts and all. 50-foot roll of chain link, $100. Okay, I need 104 feet. Yeah, that's 3 rolls, and one of them I'm only pulling 4 foot off of.
Yeah.
And then a pole, was it 16 poles at $12 a piece? I mean, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Let it up.
But that dude will not back that side-by-side Yamaha thing again over in my yard.
Nope.
No, take your fence out.
He will.
He'll pay for it.
See, I put up a little damn survey stake to kind of show them where the line was to remind them, and that a-hole put them right down the center of the driveway. Like, oh, okay, I'll beat that. I put a freaking chain link down the middle of the driveway. And hadn't spoke to the dude yet. We have not had a conversation.
Nice.
We're fighting with sticks. Go back one day, I got a wooden stick with a survey tape. Go back next day, he's got 5 up. Come back next day, I had 16 poles in the ground. I mean,
would have been cheaper to plant a hedge, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that 3 days and there's a damn chain link fence there says a whole lot more than a hedge.
That sounds like 3 days of not fishing to me.
It does, but
me too.
But on the first, when they're paying rent over that piece of property, there ain't no complaining about not fishing on that day. So see, that's a rental property, and a new lady moving in. She ain't moving in with dogs and all, with the neighbors driving 4-wheelers to the backyard. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I was trying to be or I was trying to be nice about it and just put a stake up, and say, hey man, just watch where you. Oh no, they looked at me like I was some kind of evil man because I marked my property line. And see where they messed up. The guy I bought the property from owned the house they're in now. He bought the property I bought just so he could get out of his garage across that property. So I knew they didn't have room to do that before I bought it.
Yeah.
And since it was sitting there empty for a couple of months, they just decided, they had a trail across my yard driving in and out. Can't do that no more.
Nope.
And then I called like building inspectors and all that. And that little neighborhood started as an old fish camp. And the actual building inspector for Highlands County told me they have thrown their hands up in that neighborhood, and it's up for the tenant, the people that live there, just to get along. Because this guy that's bitching with me about that property line, he has a building that's probably not 6 inches off the property line.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to be that close. So I called the building inspector, and he goes, dude, in that neighborhood, there's houses built across the property line. He said it's just an old fish camp. It's a campground that is over the last 60 years turned into a neighborhood.
Yeah. That's
Thanks,
crazy.
Rattle Trap. Appreciate you sharing it. But yeah, it's wild. All the that's what Taylor Creek was where we live here. It was just little fish camps back in the day.
Yeah, my brother just bought a house on Lake Ola up here. It's his wife's grandma's house, and it's an old neighborhood, and the lots are really long down to the lake, but they're real skinny side by side.
Right.
You can barely get between the house with a boat to get down to put a boat in the water down there if you dare it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. It don't matter what it costs. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. That's like my neighbor right here. I built an 8-foot privacy fence, but my house sits higher than him.
But you built it 2 feet off the property line.
Hey, JV. But I built it
right.
Well, I guess he don't like me being able to see over my fence. Dude, he just put up about a 15-foot privacy fence, 2 foot from my fence.
About 3 feet off the ground
Yeah,
on his side.
He took 8-foot boards, raised them up as high as he could, and nailed them. So they're probably 15 feet in the air.
And they're going all which direction?
Now they're not. Half of the boards aren't even nailed to anything. They just stick up like the top of picket fences.
It's funny looking, and it's not safe looking.
Yeah, first hurricane, it's going somewhere. I don't know where it's going.
My brother's neighbor. Oh, the lots are kind of slotted, or they're angled. And off his back deck, you're kind of looking off to the east over the neighbor's property line to really see the lake very good. The neighbor planted bamboo all down her chain link fence.
Yeah.
That bamboo's going to wind up 20 feet tall, I'm sure.
Yep.
It spreads too.
And yes, cranking and yanking. I think you were talking to your pops sitting there fishing on one of your latest videos. JV, did you watch our leprechaun video? I kind of give you a little shout out. We're talking about eating catfish. I was like, JV will eat it. I'm not eating it, but JV would eat it.
I did watch that one from Cranking and Yanking because he has Buddy out, I guess, fishing for the first time. He was showing him how to tie on a spinnerbait. And the video kind of ended with them just kind of tying a knot. I didn't really, I never even looked to comment. I think I fell asleep. I was sitting home last night. I watched your video. I watched that video, and something else started. And the next thing I knew, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was still on my lazy boy.
Yeah, I do that quite often. Yeah, JV, catch up. I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, I thought the leprechaun video was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You know how hard it was for me to find leprechauns and Irish music?
I was wondering about that. It looked pretty good.
Oh, dude, I had to search around. And, if you try to put anything free up, damn, it's on then.
Yeah.
Hello, JV. What's up, Mr. JV?
Not much. Sorry, I'm dropping stuff over here. There you go.
What are you dropping there, man?
Just paper towels.
That ain't much. What you been doing today, Mr. JV Outdoors?
I went and spent way too much money on some new fishing gear.
Hey, that seems to be the thing, man.
Yes.
What'd you get?
What'd you get? Yeah.
I'm collabing with Mike Turner tomorrow. So we're
Okay.
going catfishing, and he's got all kinds of cool gear, and I got, all Walmart, Shakespeare, and Berkeley. So I went and picked up some new rods and reels today so I can look cool.
Yeah, me and you were talking about those ducket rods. Our latest video, me and Lindy just bought 2 new ones and reels, and I kind of show them in the video, but check out them pretty things when you watch it. They are quite lovely.
Very.
Yeah, I got the saltwater series, and Lindy's is actually an inshore series. So.
I'm off Sunday.
Jamie, did you get your stimulus money, baby? And JV, that Jamie Hedrick is our youngest daughter. She's in Texas visiting her boyfriend right now.
Nice. I wish I was in Texas. I'd be down hog hunting.
Think about it. We got it rough. Our daughter's in Texas. She's not in Okeechobee, Florida. She's all the way up north in Texas. And she's cold. She said she's ready to come home where it's warm.
Just cold in Texas.
Yeah.
Man, don't ever come up here, Jamie.
Yeah.
Dead.
Well, we're North Carolina folks, but once you move to South Florida, dude, that blood thins out. You just can't handle it no more.
It's a shorter drive for you, Jeremy. You only live in Louisiana. It's 18 hours for me to go down there.
Don't be scared.
I just checked. I've worked 65 and a half hours so far this week, and I'm still going to work tomorrow.
Wow, Shiner. See, when they put you on salary, they had that all planned out.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
one of those hours was planned. Poor old guy getting $10 an hour in overtime. They won't give him but 30 hours.
It's all right. I don't complain when I get these 4 weeks of vacation I cash out every year.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I get that too.
Yeah.
Been with the same company for 13 years. Actually, at one point in time, I had like 364 hours of vacation time.
Yeah.
They finally cut me off. They're like, you can't just keep doing it. I was like, come on. I was going to take my last 2 years off.
JV, I worked for a company 25 years, and they gave me the rest of my life off. Even though it was my company and I gave it to myself. But yeah, they said, here, why don't you take the rest of your life on vacation? I said, I think I will. I think I'll do that.
Living in Florida is like living every day on vacation.
Yeah, but every day on vacation, man. But we sold everything. It was liquidation. We sold land, houses, tractors, vehicles. I mean, we just liquidated.
Remote control airplanes.
Yes, tons of remote control airplanes. My old man was into remote control airplanes. I sold thousands of dollars of airplanes. Gee, I got pictures of one I sold to this dude in a little car, and it was so big he had it strapped on top of his car to drive it home. It's the craziest thing you ever seen. A big remote control plane strapped on a car.
Never. I tried doing that stuff once, but I'm not coordinated. Heck, I bought a drone. So, I watch all these other channels that got drone footage, and I was like, man, that looks cool. So I went out and bought a drone, crashed it into my wall the first day and wrecked it.
Yeah. Man, I got into those indoor helicopters, the little bitty indoor helicopters. Oh, man, I'd get one and blow it up. I could get another one and another one and another. I went through them things. I mean, just poured through them. I'm not a drone person. I'll get one good film, and that'll be of it leaving.
Those little tiny ones that they get, the drones, the little tiny ones they race around the house with.
Yeah.
I bet that would drive my cat nuts.
Oh,
it will. Have you watched where they do that drone racing like in those warehouses? Them kids are freaking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are cheaper now, cranking and yanking. They better be kind of disposable because, the learning curve to me with a drone seems very short. I mean, you got a little bitty window right there.
They actually have classes for it. I should just go do that.
Between that or drowning it.
Yeah, that's me. All mine will be from the boat. So one screw up, it's going swimming. It's going swimming.
I've seen quite a bunch of YouTube videos of people out there fishing, and they snag up old, drones and stuff like that are sitting at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah. I watched the video today. These guys took a drone to go rescue a drone out of a power line. It was a cool video. It had a rope hanging from it. He kind of snags it and gets it out of there. That's a buddy for you, because I'm not getting up in there and getting my stuff tangled up in there.
No.
They're dummy proof. Here, our waters are so shallow.
Oh no, they are not dummy proof. I know they do have like a follow button and a go home button, and you can launch one from your boat and take off and go like 30 miles an hour, and it'll follow you. I know they have that in them. Which that's what I want to do. Go ahead.
Oh, I'd still wreck it. I'd drive underneath a tree and it'd smack into the tree or something like that.
Oh yeah, I wonder if it goes around things, That's like at Three Forks. As soon as we hit the palm trees, drone would lose us. You been to Three Forks, Shiner? I can't remember if you told us or not.
Not yet. I almost went down there a week ago or something like that. I kind of took I took a Sunday off during that end of my vacation because the weather looked a little iffy and windy, and it turned out to be a really nice day after the front moved through, and I almost drove down there. Instead, I ran over to the little lake by my house.
It's a little tricky to get back in there to where those big lilies are, the big open water,
Yeah.
but we'll meet up one day and I'll show you. But it is so beautiful back in there.
That's cool. Yeah, that's only an hour and a half from my house.
That's about what it is for us, about a little over an hour and a half.
Yeah. I put
How far from your house, JB?
What? I'm sorry, I was just sharing you out.
We were talking about that we're an hour and a half from Three Forks fishing. It's right between me and China. So I just said, how far drive for you, JB?
Let's see. Just to get to the top of Florida for me is like 28 hours or something like that.
It's what, about six more from the Florida line, probably 5 more. Yes, 35 hours, you'll be there.
That's why I say when I do the Florida trip, I got to get everybody in because I'm coming for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Don't worry. We'll go down their way.
Yeah, we'll group up. At least here you can get us, Shiner, Coastal. I'm sure there's somebody else we can get in that mix.
Rattle Trap. I gotta hit him up.
No, I don't. Cranking and yanking. I'll damn sure ask him about it. If you could put a note in there somewhere, just tell them SWC sent you, would be sweet. But I'll see about. I bet I can get some kind of discount code or something for our followers. I believe I can. I'll work on that.
I usually get a discount code for my sponsors.
Yeah, you missed it, JB. They sent us yesterday about a 30-pound box of soft plastic.
Oh, look.
I mean, bag after bag.
Yes.
All right, Shiner, this is a family show.
Yeah. Quit showing that off on TV.
JV, for an example, look at the bag of soft flukes they sent Lindia.
Holy buckets.
I mean, that's just one bag. We got bag after bags. We're
They
excited.
don't want to hear that word Zoom in your videos anymore.
Do what?
Yeah, no, we won't.
Yeah, no more Zooms, no more nothing. We're going to gut the boat out. I told Lindy I'm so ready to put the damn bruiser bait thing beside her when she catches a fish. If you watch my videos, they're never beside her with that fluke.
Yeah.
I always put them when I catch one. Since we went bruiser, I've been committed, which maybe she's catching more and I'm not. It's probably not a good thing with saying I go with bruiser, but that fluke has been killing them. Now, a lot of her 17 fish aren't but like 3 inches long. That fluke will catch them from minnow to freaking 10-pounder.
My LGBT.
But they all count as one. So what are you doing this weekend there, JV?
Well, I said tomorrow I'm collabing with Mike Turner. We're going catfishing.
Where are you going?
I'm going down his way. He lives in Omaha, and we're gonna probably hit the Missouri
Omaha.
River. Yeah, we'll probably hit the Missouri River.
That's cool.
And then Sunday I'm gonna try and do a rod build video on Sunday if
Cool.
I get the time in, because got a rod I'm supposed to build for Laura the Explorer, and took forever to get the guides in because I had to order these certain guides because I told her what reel to buy to go with the style of the rod I'm building her, and then I ordered the guides to match the reel. I'm still watching it, Backwoods. I'm still watching. I saw you were just on there.
Welcome back, Woods. Glad you dropped in, buddy.
But
That's what I was doing when I fell asleep the other night. I was watching Backwoods crazy ass jump in the lake and then try to start a fire.
Yeah. There was a guy here and I was wanting to show him. I was like, check out this Backwoods Barbarian guide. I just clicked on the latest video and he walks out there and jumps in the water. My buddy was like, was that on purpose? I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Actually, me and Backwoods are collabing here pretty quick. I ain't going to tell anybody what it is, but it's going to be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, with you two, it's bound to. Maybe he's going to throw you in the water and build a fire.
I can take him.
He ain't scared, that's for sure.
Yeah, Backwoods is a big feller there, JV.
I take him.
He
I
got
don't
a
know.
full watch from me, but I got to go back and watch it again to see how it came out.
I don't know if Mr. Barbarian notices, but when he joins chats and all, a lot of times I'll say, hello, sir. Yeah, he's big enough. He gets a sir.
He may lift some weights, but I do the kickboxing. So I can keep the range.
Yeah. I've never seen him in a dress, though.
Uh-oh. He wants to talk about that. Did you get scared, Backwoods? You don't want to do it now? Now you're scared?
Uh-oh. Somebody going to hit something. Instead of being between a rock and a hard place, that's just a rock and a hard place. I mean, there's no between. It's just a rock and a hard place. I'm trained to eat.
We catch and release.
I second that.
Yeah, man. I can eat a ham sandwich in like 3 bites. Me and Lindy will stop for lunch. You know, we'll be fishing. We'll sit down. Dude, I'll have my sandwich ate and powered through my chips. And she's still back there like getting her potato chips out and putting them on her napkin. I'm done bitching because I want a cigarette and I can't smoke till after she eats. So I'm like, come on, hurry. Hurry. Sorry, Pearl. I banged on the counter and made Pearl bark.
It's okay.
Pearl with me.
It's okay, baby.
Yeah, the dog, if you bang on anything, she thinks somebody's at the door.
I know. Tell me.
Well, everybody's quiet again. So you're going catfishing tomorrow. He's not backing out. He's looking forward to it. I wish I knew what he was talking about because that sounds hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun. Didn't you get the link I sent you there, Daniel?
Hush, Pearl. So
Maybe I'll just send you one.
Yes. Can you hear Jamie? Can you hear Pearl whining? She's wanting to play. That's Jamie's dog in here whining. Pearl.
Oh, by the way, I quit smoking cigarettes this week.
Now you smoke cigars?
Now I smoke cigars. I smoke a lot less of them and they're cheaper, so.
I don't care. I might drink now, but I do not freebase cocaine. I know y'all have all seen that video. Now, I'll do some toot, but I ain't going to freebase cocaine.
Freebase cocaine.
Have you never seen that video?
No.
Look up. I do not freebase cocaine. It is hilarious. It's a comedian. It's like a 70s or 80s comedian. It's hilarious. Whose dog is that, Shiner?
That's mine about 25 years ago.
Well, is that you 25 years
That was me 25 years ago.
Lower the picture a little bit. Lower the picture down.
What? These last 25 years were rough on you, huh?
Yeah, haven't they?
Well, it's his wife. His wife is aging him.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is that? Is that a Carolina?
Husky Shepherd mix.
A husky?
Husky shit on who?
Try that again.
Mama was a purebred Siberian Husky, and we're pretty sure the dad was a Shepherd. We're not 100% sure, but he was my dog. He was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what I thought looked like was a husky. But our renter girl, she's got a dog. It looks a whole lot like a husky, and she calls it a Carolina dog.
So I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But a Siberian Husky sounds like something that Siegfried and Roy might try to train.
I'm just wondering how you kept a Siberian Husky in Florida. They can't stand hot weather.
Oh, I know. He shed quite a bit. He didn't want to come in the house in the wintertime, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he finally could breathe.
Yeah.
Hell, I
Thank you,
shed pretty
Jacqueline.
bad. Handsome man, you is. Yeah, I thought Shiner kind of looked like somebody from American Pie or something. There, he had that fresh college look.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
We'll have to start calling you McShiner instead of McLovin. It'd be McShiner.
I actually named him Mario after Mario Lemieux.
After who?
Mario Lemieux from the Penguins.
I don't know.
Hockey.
Only Mario I know runs around with Luigi. Bum, 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 ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
He was so big, I almost named him Ulf because they had a defenseman, Ulf Samuelson, back then.
A hockey player, did you say?
Yeah, hockey player. Mario Lemieux from the Penguins.
Okay. JV, do you see this here? He's got like wanting to be a northerner. He's got a husky dog, names it after a hockey player, and lives in Florida.
Everybody wants to be a northerner. What can I say? We got it going on up here.
Okay. What about all these snowbirds down here in Florida from up north? They're not itching to be damn Yankees. They want to be down here with us.
That's because they're old and weak. They can't take it.
Makes it easier on me. That way, strong survive. I like all these older people down here. I run the roost. We live here more than 6 months. So, hell, we run this place. It is nice. So I'm ready for the snowbirds to leave. God damn, won't be so many people at the boat ramps. Donkey Land gets deserted for the next, when the snowbirds leave.
Oh, I bet.
I'm not trying to
Yeah. That's my daughter's boyfriend, Danger. He ain't trying to be up north. He is an Okeechobee boy, born, bred, been here his whole life. Graduated from Okeechobee High School, was on the damn rodeo team. I mean, he's a Florida cracker. That boy is a cracker.
Thought you said he was in Texas.
That's where he's working now. That's why my daughter's out there visiting. He works for a crew putting in solar panel fields. So he was in Arizona like last month.
Oh.
Yes, we all trying to flee the government. I agree. We're gonna dig a ditch from about Jacksonville west and just separate from the country.
I've been trying to do that to California.
Yeah, we're gonna set ourselves free. I think if every redneck in Florida would steal a backhoe, we could all run up there about Jacksonville. I'm serious. We could all go to Jacksonville, dig us a moat, and just claim it our own.
Fill it with alligators.
We'll be Cuba's north or something, south of something. Havana North. That's what we'll become. Is Havana North. Yeah, Austin was freezing in Nevada. That's where he was, close to Vegas.
I went to Texas one time in June, and I have never gone back in the summertime. It was like 170 degrees or something. I don't know what it was, but tell you what, I was inside with the air conditioner, and I was still hot. I'm fat. I'm not made for that weather.
But see, that's the difference. Texas, that hot air blows across a bunch of hot desert and land before it gets to you. Here in Florida, dude, within 30 minutes, any breeze blowing through my yard was coming to the Gulf. I mean, everything's a sea breeze all day, every day, all the time. So 170 don't feel but like 154-ish.
I'm scared of your damn mosquitoes during the summertime.
Oh, we got some damn mosquitoes. Summertime, hell, we got them right now.
So we ain't got nothing.
I ain't kidding you, JV. If you go out in our yard right at sundown, like the last 30 minutes of light, you better tie yourself to a tree or something because the skeeter's going to drag you away.
They bounce into you so hard it'll knock you off your feet.
Now, after that 30 minutes, once the sun goes down, you're fine outside the rest of the day. But that 30 minutes, your ass better be in the house, in the air conditioner.
Earl's back.
Hey, Earl.
What's up, Reef? Hey, I just actually sent off your reel today. Your reels, I sent it off today, bud. So I don't know when it'll be there. Next week sometime.
What'd you do to the reels? You building rods, selling reels? What you got going on?
Oh no, he won my giveaway the other day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, fat jacked. That's right. I may be fat, but I still got some muscle on me.
Padded muscle.
Just more of you to love.
I just cover my muscle with a layer.
Yeah, you hide them. Kind of like Superman when he puts his glasses on. I keep my muscle down there around my gut area, and I flip them up when it's time. Up or down, whatever kind of mood it is. Up if I'm pissy, down if I got to handle business. Keep it in the middle. Oh, he don't even know what kind of reel he won. That's my kind of winner.
Yeah, you were there at the right time. That's all that matters.
It was a broke one.
Yeah, it was one I busted last year.
Dude, I just broke like $150 reel about 2 weeks ago with my butt cheek. I'm about to cry over that one. I got a cramp in the boat, sat down going, oh, oh, oh. And when I sat down, I heard stack. I said, oh.
Yeah.
That makes me ask, cranking and yanking, the one or two videos I've watched of him in the boat, does he snap rods and reels all the time? Because it looks like they're laying all over the place in his boat. He has trouble getting to his camera without stepping on something. He got a little for that one guy falling down that bridge.
If you watch Cranking and Yanking and Backwoods Hillbillies, they either forgetting the plug, breaking a rod, falling in the water. They always got something going on. They a lively bunch. Which I've seen Rob fall in the water on a video.
Yeah.
My thing that I do is I'll have my poles laid out behind me off to the side, and I'll be casting like a rattle trap or something. I'll let enough line out behind me. I've snagged them 2 or 3 times and yanked a rod in the water. I catch it with my lure behind me.
You fish by yourself too much.
No, I one time I had my nephew in the back of the boat, and the other time I had my buddy Mike was in the boat with me, and I 2 rods came off, and one of them wound up in my lure, and the other one wound up in the bottom of the river.
You know, me and Lindy have fished so much standing right beside each other. We don't have issues, but like when we took Hiram last week, oh, there was a whole lot of hook, ducks, and jives, and whoas, and heys. And I don't know if you noticed when he's in the boat crappie fishing, I had to tell that man 100 times, easy, easy, easy. He would grab one of them rods, and it was like he was setting a damn hook on a 10-pound bass. Yeah. But
all you saw on the end of that line was a mouth.
Yeah, a little piece of crappy lip hung on the end of the hook. But if you watch that video, paying attention to that, every time you hear me going, easy, 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 easy.
My grandpa had a buddy like that. My grandfather, he had a cool setup. He grew citrus for a living, and when I came along, and he had a place at the house, he had a lakefront and a little dock down there, and he had it rigged up. He'd have cane poles out and stuff, and there was always people over fishing. I mean, sometimes we'd get, back then it was like 50 a person, I think. I mean, you get a couple of 5-gallon buckets full of nice big specks out of that lake. But he had a guy that just insisted every time on setting the hook on the specks. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Now, Mr. Bo Wagner that comes on here, our friend here in Florida. Now, bass fishing, Bo is a hook setter. When you see him start drawing back, everybody in the boat drops down about 6 inches, ears fold back, because you know if that fish don't have that lure is coming back quick. I mean, we call him the Bo Wagner hook set. I mean, he slaps it to him, boy. But he flips a lot and fishes worms where you got to snatch on them.
No, I saw you did that the other day.
Yeah.
And you broke your line.
Yeah, I'll do it every once in a while, but boy, they on them. What?
You all have Pond Predator Nation on Facebook?
Do we have who?
Pond Predator Nation.
No, but that's the guy hit himself in the face with a turtle or something.
He's got that video. That was a hook set. That turtle came flying back and smacked him in the face. He was in his kayak too. Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen Lindy send like pound fish. They'll pass us over top of us in the boat going the other way. Like, hey, that's a good one. You know, you snatch them in that grass and it break free. It's coming. It's coming quick. Yeah, cranking and yanking. You got 7-foot rods and a 16-foot boat. They're sticking out everywhere, I'm sure. That's what I like with our boat, man. It'd only be an 18.5 foot, but we can put 7'6" rods in the locker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way though, cranking yank. I got my little bass boat. It's just a little 16-footer John boat that I turned into a bass boat. But I actually did put a side rail on it to put my rods in there. Because, yeah, when I first did it, yeah, I was kicking them all over the place. You know, you switch rods, you just throw one down, and the next thing you know, you're tripping over it.
That's why you throw one lure all day, man. I put on a swim bait hook. I can change colors. But if you'll look, me and Lindy usually have 2 rods out. I mean, that's all day. I won't fish anything else because I don't want to retire. So I'll change colors. Cool. Well, very good. I thought we've made it to the 2-hour mark. I appreciate everybody coming in. We didn't really talk about much but bull crap tonight, but it was fun.
It was fun.
Shiner, I hope you have a better week at work this week.
Oh, hey, I'm happy. We caught up. They had a really, really bad week when I was on vacation.
Right.
And I've got my service manager and one of my techs out this week, and I'm killing the number. So I made up everything that we lost that first week. We made it all back this week. So we're in good shape.
So you're trying to say while you were gone on vacation, Firestone about went out of business?
At my store, they about did. It looked like they closed up. I don't know what they did, but they didn't sell nothing. But
wait a minute. When you were fishing with us, your boss called you wanting to know if your store was closed because they weren't answering the phone. See you, Backwoods. Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Good night, Danny boy.
So apparently they did shut the doors and just not do nothing. Wait a minute. Let me catch up on these before we go. That's why I buy Black Max Comics and not books. You stuff on don't I hear you cranking and yanking. I got like damn, I got over twice that in my new rod.
Yeah.
Not talking about real.
Yeah, my nephew's bad about stepping on stuff and putting the tackle box down, but not fastening the lid on it and different stuff.
That's why I stick with my one fishing partner. We know where everybody's stuff's at. We don't step on. We do good. Everybody knows where they belong. But did you see the last video? Mama went to the back of the boat. She goes, I'm tired of hearing y'all say I catch more because I'm in the front of the boat. She rolls to the back of the boat and catches 17, and I caught 10. And just smile. I mean, and if you'll watch the video, dude, I'm leaving her out to dry. I mean, I'm running the front of the boat. I got my back to her. I'm catching the most today. No.
I'm telling you right now, the fish just like her better.
It's the sugar. That's what we figured out. It's some kisses. They want to be kissed by Lindia. Oh, yeah. Man, I have had so many damn combos like that. They are all you need.
Yeah.
My fancy rod ain't nothing, just something expensive to break. But God damn it, sweet till I break it. God damn it, sweet.
I love throwing the Pro Max. I love the Abu Garcia Pro Max line, but I can't pick them up close to me. The Gander Mountain that carried them so much went into business locally. There's one over in Ocala, but I'm not driving an hour to go get a Pro Max.
I thought you were complaining you had short arms or something. I'm serious the way he said that. He goes, I like them, but I can't get them up. I can't get them near me. I was like, well, what are they? Are your arms too short? What are you talking about?
Actually, one of the best reels I ever bought was like $40, and it was the Cast King White Max. Man, I can whip that thing, and I never get like a bird's nest in that thing. And I can cast that thing halfway across the lake. I just whip them. And
You
man,
fish.
I love that reel.
You fish tiny little lakes, though. Come to Oka. See, nobody at Okeechobee would ever say that. I can throw my lure halfway across the lake because it's 17 miles halfway across.
If I can do that, I'm pretty dang good.
JV can throw a football over those mountains.
Damn right.
Come on, tell me you've watched Napoleon Dynamite, Uncle Rico. I can throw a football over those mountains.
Oh, I know Napoleon Dynamite. That's one of the funniest shows ever.
I had the DVD, and I'd sit out in my little smoke shed, kind of like my garage is now, and would watch that thing back to back over and over. And you really see more funny stuff after you've watched it like 10 times. You start catching stuff you missed, and you're like, holy crap, that's hilarious.
Then found out trivia about it later, about his shoes, with duct tape.
Yeah, that's what I learned that on the DVD. The boots he's wearing, dude, they were a friend of his, like high school shoes. He borrowed them for the movie, wore them slap out. The dance scene, they're wrapped in black electrical tape. If you'll look at them, you can see it. And then his buddy got pissed because he couldn't get his boots back. I mean, it's funny little things like that crack me up. Most of those kids in it went to school at that school where they filmed. Yeah, they're all just local kids.
The fishy, like he fishes reaches to China.
Yeah, Reef Robber fishes on a big lake.
I can still cast halfway across it.
You can hit somewhere, about Hawaii, somewhere back there. Well, Jeremy, I'm glad you're back, but we are shutting down. We've hit our 2 hours. We're going to roll up out of here. Me and Mama got a few chores. I got some decals. I ordered small water charter buttons. I don't know why, but the buttons look so cool.
Like election buttons?
Yeah, but the little small ones, they're buttons.
I guess I could put one on my backpack.
They're like 1.5 inches, man, but they look, with our logo, I was watching, they give you the preview. They just look too freaking cool. I guess that shows my age. I used to have a button collection with all the rock bands on it and all that,
Vote for Reagan.
Vote for Reagan. That's right. Vote for John.
Don't worry. I ordered one time a bunch of JV outdoors pens. Then I sat there and I'm like, who's going to buy a pen? They're out hunting. People watch my shows are out hunting or bushcrafting. And what are they going to do with a pen out there?
I collect pens.
I'll beat that, dude. Our daughter works at the casino, and I bet I've got 30 casino pins in a cup sitting over on my workbench. She brings 2 or 3 home every night. They're in every pocket.
Red, white.
I'm like, why don't you take those back? We don't use old pins at work. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey, Heath.
Casino, they can afford to use a pin once and toss it. All right, we're up out of here. Later, fellas. Appreciate
Peace,
everything.
everybody.
Catch you later.
JV, go watch the Leprechaun video. He's gone. All right, Shiner. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right. Y'all have a good week.
Yep. Good night, all. Watch for our latest video.
Bye, Jamie. Bye, Austin.
Bye, Jamie. Bye, Austin. Bye, Avery.
Bye, Avery. You're still late, baby girl.
Mike. McKay.
McKay, you're coming in as we're leaving. Sorry, McKay. We got to roll out tonight. Bye, baby.